Triple threat rules here tonight. First man to gain pinfall or submission will win in advance to the finals. There are no countouts, no disqualifications.
Respect the fight out of Ricochet right out the gate.
How about you respect the intelligence of Baron Corbin right now, rolling to the outside, realizing he doesn't have to compete. He just has to make sure he's not beaten in this matchup.
After he got punched in the face as well.
And now Ricochet gonna send Samoa Joe flying, and Ricochet looking to use his high flying ability tonight in this matchup.
Ricochet's just gonna keep moving as Baron, oh, here comes Corbin.
Oh, and Baron Corbin with a shoulder tackle.
Very wisely picking his spots. That is a strategist at work right now, which is why King Corbin will make a great ruler of WWE.
Well, Ricochet said, listen, I got a lot of experience in tournaments, and I do very well in them. And Baron Corbin said, how many of these tournaments did you get a redo in when you didn't get the job done the first time, like last week? I bet you love participation awards. That's what he said to Ricochet.
It's a very valid point. I mean, if there's a tie in the American League Championship Series, do both teams go on to the World Series? No, you have to pick a winner.
Well, there was a tie in the NFL yesterday.
Graves, you went out there trying to get the answer with John Cena, and that's what his verdict was. Too bad. We've got Ricochet and Samoa Joe in this.
Ricochet standing, shooting star press, cover on Corbin, and a kick out.
Yeah, I got an answer, but just because someone in stripes gives you an answer doesn't mean it's the truth.
Well, seeing as you're a journalist, maybe you should have dug a little deeper.
Joe bounced face first off the apron. Now what does Ricochet do? Both his opponents outside the ring. And Ricochet gonna send Corbin. Oh, caught him with a toe of the boot right in the face. You know what Baron Corbin says about Ricochet being a superhero? Oh, and look at Ricochet taking out Samoa Joe.
What's he say?
He says you're like one of those tiny action figures. Oh, and Ricochet dominating so far. Will he be the finals of the King of the Ring? We are back live on Monday Night Raw. Ricochet, Samoa Joe, Baron Corbin. Triple threat match, semifinals, King of the Ring tournament. First man to gain pinfall or submission will advance to the finals. Ricochet trying to fight back into this match. Samoa Joe dominated through much of the commercial break. Baron Corbin, however, using his power to his advantage. And now Ricochet face first off the ring post.
And a huge drop to the ground.
Well, if Ricochet is WWE's resident superhero, I think Baron Corbin just became Thanos. Take a look at this power. That is power befitting a king.
Did you talk to him personally about?
Samoa Joe barreling his way through Corbin.
Oh, that rocked Corbin. He faded there.
Samoa Joe staring a hole through Corbin. There's the face of intensity.
That's a man that looks ready to be called king.
Oh, Joe would love to finish the business he began last week.
Again. Remember, there are no disqualifications or countouts under triple threat rules. But again, the pinfall or submission must take place inside the ring, hence the reason Joe got Corbin in quickly. Now Baron trying to fight back, and these two big physical men pounding at one another.
Time for Baron Corbin to bring those golden gloves to the fight.
Hard move by Corbin. Body shots to Samoa Joe.
And Joe ducked underneath and caught him with those big bear paws. And Corbin ducked underneath and it thrust right to the throat. And now Joe inverted atomic drop. And sends Corbin down with a big boot.
Joe's not done yet.
Senton. Cover by Joe to advance to the finals. And Ricochet breaking it up. Corbin advanced to this spot here tonight by beating The Miz and Cedric Alexander. Joe knocked off Cesaro. Ricochet, Drew McIntyre before they had the inconclusive matchup last week. And here now, Ricochet fighting back. Oh!
Ricochet continuing to chop away at Samoa Joe, who answers back.
And 3 chops from Ricochet equals 1 from Joe.
I'm not sure you want to go toe-to-toe with Samoa Joe.
Hell no.
And Ricochet, though, knocking Joe back into the ropes. Trying to use his forward momentum to his advantage, looking to do it again. And this time, Samoa Joe with a power slam. Cover to advance to the finals. Ricochet gets the shoulder up at 2.
Absolutely terrifying acceleration from Samoa Joe. Oh, how quickly he pivots his hips, nearly drives Ricochet through the center of the ring.
These three men looking to advance. One of these men will advance to the finals next week in the King of the Ring tournament. The winner of the King of the Ring tournament will join a dozen Hall of Famers who have once called themselves King of the Ring. The likes of Harley Race and Booker T and Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kurt Angle and Bret Hart. Many, many others.
It's just a menacing focus that we can see from Samoa Joe here, putting Ricochet just where he wants him. Once you see those wheels start to spin in the head of Samoa Joe, pain is nearby.
Days perhaps the last week, these two men were up there when Joe locked in the clutch, which led to our both men being pinned. And now Samoa Joe looking for a superplex, perhaps.
Ricochet very wisely trying to hook his arm underneath the top turnbuckle to prevent Joe from leveraging him over.
And now Baron Corbin in the mix.
What?
I know what Corbin's looking for. Does he have the power to do it? No.
Not today.
Great right from Joe stops Baron Corbin from executing his plan.
Ricochet top rope, gonna land on his feet and force himself to roll through. And now Baron Corbin. Oh, what a clothesline! Turning Ricochet inside out.
Ricochet went back to last week.
Now Samoa Joe with that step-up kick right to the side of the face.
This could be our future.
Who, Ricochet?
Spoke too soon, maybe.
All three men are down. Critical moment in this match. Great show of respect from the sellout crowd here tonight. The WWE Universe in full force in New York City's Madison Square Garden. So many champions have been crowned in Madison Square Garden over the years. The house that Bruno Sammartino sold out 188 times in his career. Sold out again here tonight for Monday Night Raw.
The playing field is even once again. All three superstars showing the signs of damage from this incredible battle. Who will endure? Who will move on?
Corbin back to his feet, Ricochet to his feet as well. Ricochet gonna meet him in the center of the ring. Can Ricochet pull off what many would consider an upset in this triple threat here tonight?
Might be an upset, but the fan base for Ricochet just continues to grow.
Oh! Boom, driving Ricochet almost through the center of the ring. And a sly smile on the face of Corbin.
What a boot right underneath the chin of Ricochet.
The man who was once a Money in the Bank contract winner, former United States champion, commissioner of Monday Night Raw, would love to become King of the Ring.
There's a constable, Cole, although he would have been a great commissioner as well.
I stand corrected.
You want to be on the right side of the king. You want to be in his favor.
Ricochet for the victory. Shoulders down and a kick out. Oh my God. Ricochet somehow back on his feet.
Not the one. Deep six.
And Corbin to advance to the finals and Samoa Joe. And now Coquina clutch locked in outside the ring. If Joe can take Corbin out, he can turn this into a one-on-one match.
The WWE Universe here in the Garden is rabid right now.
Corbin trying to do everything he can to break the clutch. Samoa Joe with it locked in. Corbin is fighting.
Joe's laser focus just draining the energy, the life out of Baron Corbin right now.
Corbin's got to somehow turn himself around. If he can somehow face Samoa Joe, have an opportunity to get out of the Coquina clutch here. Corbin fighting, but Joe's got him down, wrapped up outside the ring. Corbin may be fading. Corbin is in trouble. Ricochet off the apron.
It was spectacular, yes, but I got to question Ricochet's logic in doing so.
And to your point, Corey, the submission has to take place inside the ring, as does the pinfall.
Ricochet could have had one less opponent to deal with for the time being as we take another look at this. Yes, spectacular. Yes, breathtaking. Yes, effective. Maybe just not the wisest decision for Ricochet.
Oh, Ricochet wants to prove that he belongs in the finals. He's going to do everything he can to knock off these men here tonight. Triple threat rules, Monday Night Raw. Ricochet now trying somehow to get Samoa Joe back into the ring. And he does just that. And Joe could be in position if Ricochet could capitalize. You see the welts on the ribcage of Ricochet. Top rope now for Ricochet. 630 roll through. Samoa Joe caught him in the clutch. Ricochet able to use his momentum to his advantage. There's the recoil.
Joe is down in the corner once again.
Ricochet's got to move.
Ricochet looking to climb up top.
Better do this quick.
Is this Ricochet's moment? Joe's in trouble.
Ricochet could be 630 degrees from the finals.
Ricochet from the top of the garden.
Nailed it.
A 630. Ricochet caught by Corbin. Corbin driving Ricochet into the barricade and into the crowd. And Corbin with a cover. Corbin with a cover. Corbin steals it. Corbin steals it.
Here's your winner, Baron Corbin.
Corbin's in the finals of the King of the Ring, thanks to the 630 by Ricochet.
Thanks to Baron Corbin and Baron Corbin only. That was situational awareness of the finest caliber. What a victory for King Corbin.